week. Fucked up behind that shit.
Hold on, man. I ain't never knew. I knew y'all was on Version, Rap a Lot.
Yeah.
I ain't never knew y'all was on Ruthless, bro.
That we didn't make it. We
That's
never got his
crazy,
signature because,
bro.
but I talked to him. I talked to Easy 5 times in the hospital. 5 motherfucking times, yo. It was like my nigga. And the last time I talked to him, his voice was fucked up. Then we didn't hear from him no more. But he was still living when Dave was in the hospital. Because Jerry was like, hey, we still doing the deal, everything's fine. But nobody wanted to say nothing about that. Because I didn't talk to Jerry. Dave might have talked to him a couple of times. But after I seen the movie, it just all made sense. Yo, that was the Jewish Defense League nigga right there.
Right.
That nigga had a little sub-Tommy in his leather jacket in Manhattan, New York, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Facts.
Ready.
You get 100 years if you get caught with that in that motherfucker, yo. So he must have had some type of license or something, nigga, like.
Yeah, anybody can have.
Diplomatic immunity, something.
I just want to say,
Yeah. And then when I seen the movie, it was like and when I seen the thing, the Jewish Defense League. And then when I said, look at Mike Klein. You'll see it. There's a new documentary now out, and they show him, and he's talking. He still got the because I told him, I was like, yo, he looked like Steven Seagal. Nigga had a ponytail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, that's what he reminded me of. And then look, and then I'm looking at, and then when I'm looking, it's him, and he still got the ponytail with gray hair. I'm like, see, I said, I know motherfuckers was like, yeah, Zeno, whatever. That was the nigga. I finally, this was years, 90, was almost 20, like something years later, I'm like, that was him. I finally, because that nigga was talking, it was like, because they just did something, and they was talking about Eazy-E, and he spoke, Mike Klein. And they said it, Jewish Defense. I was like, look at that. Look at that.
Look at you.
Ain't that crazy? That shit fucked me up. It took me 20-some years to crack that code.
Allegedly, ain't no assassins, bro. This is a team of motherfuckers that got their back. They got their own race back.
Those guys, no joke. Trent, my nigga.
But they train
those
like
guys.
assassins.
Those guys,
they train like assassins. Period.
Them special forces,
but
they train to use cyanide and do all kind of. They don't gotta kill you with the bone. They could just hit you with that James Bond, nigga. With that double O in your drink, nigga. And you fucking
it's a rap.
Look at what's going. Look at what.
Again. In your drink. I done seen niggas get whopped in it.
Look at the Dominican Republic, what's going on, my nigga.
Yeah. God.
Shit. Nigga.
What they drink, my G.
That Fetty Wap. Niggas hit you with that Fetty Wap, that liquid Fetty Wap, that fentanyl.
Yeah, fuck you
niggas
up.
better be careful out there doing drugs. I'm telling you.
Where's your ashtray at, bro?
Just the ashtray, then we just clean it. That's just how you put it. Big ashtray. Let me roll up something. These niggas don't smoke swishers, so I gotta smoke. These niggas smoke backwards.
Take some out. No, we smoke. Nigga.
Niggas is fighting before all this shit. I'm over here loaded, man.
See that live is fucked up.
What you talking about, man?
I'm right here.
Backwards is cool for the league.
Nah.
We want to smoke.
Cuzzo smoking the backwards.
When we want to smoke a league, we smoke the
Royal Blunts, nigga.
We smoke
Royal Blunts. Cuzzo, how much you spending on backwards? Cuzzo, how much you spending on backwards?
I buy that shit.
Hey, hold up. We buy. Hey.
You buy the backwards.
You buy. Anyway, Royal Blunts, nigga. Y'all don't stop, nigga.
Shout out to Royal Blunts. And I'm be honest, Royal Blunts, to be honest with you, keep it 100.
No, they got
they're the only wraps I ever smoked.
But look, they got the Hemperella cones, nigga.
I gotta try those.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those.
I gotta try those.
Exclusive. Once I got them in the map, this is a rap, Jack.
So how does it feel being honest? Like after what made you write I Got 5 on it? Be honest. This for all the weed. So I know you probably been asked this 17 zillion times, but I want to personally ask you.
Everybody heard this story.
No. I want you to tell me tell me the shit that you ain't told them.
Zeno, everybody heard this story.
No. Was it good weed you was talking? Was it good weed or was it mid? At that time, was it bomb? What was you smoking? What kind of weed made you write it then? Nobody asked you that.
All of it.
No. What particular weed was you smoking? Give me one weed.
We smoking dank.
Dank?
Dank. It was called dank. That was before the crime. We smoking dank, and we had some shit from the Red Finch. What was the Red Finch called, Cuzzo Fly? Nade. So we had Nade.
That's what y'all was smoking then, right?
So we had Nade and dank. Now the Nade was some shit that was like heroin. We don't know what the fuck they had in that, nigga. A 10 sack will fuck up all of us. A 10 sack ain't bigger than this piece of. I'm gonna break out a little piece. A 10 sack ain't bigger than this, nigga. This whole you roll this joint, nigga. Everybody in this room fucked up for hours. So
this was a 10 sack.
That was a 10 sack, nigga.
No, let me be the first to tell you that was angel dust.
I don't know what angel dust is.
That was angel dust. If that was angel. They hit you off with the angel dust. That's what that was.
That was a 10 sack.
Yeah,
that was a 10 sack.
That was dust. They hit y'all with that wet.
Anyway, we wasn't hallucinating and shit, but we was high, bro. So I don't know what wet do. What do?
The wet. Let me tell y'all.
What wet do? I ain't never did wet, my nigga.
The first time and only time I smoked angel dust, nigga.
I ain't never did wet.
Look,
but we be hella high. But we ain't never hallucinated, want to kill each other, jump off a roof.
Angel dust.
Asshole naked.
Listen,
none of that.
Listen, let me tell y'all.
Tell me what that is.
I got a crazy angel dust story. But after your 5 on the story, and I'll tell my angel dust story.
Okay, so look, man. Numb came up with the idea to talk about what it takes to get weed.
Shout out to Numb.
Shout out to Numb. Without Numb, it wouldn't be a 5 on it. Period. He came up with the whole idea.
Like Dave Mays with sauce.
That's bingo. We gotta get behind it.
We gotta go with it.
We gotta go with it. So boom. Now come up with the idea and say, hey, let's talk about what it takes to get weed instead of niggas just already high.
Right.
You feel me? So niggas talking about I'm high. What it takes to get high.
Right.
Nobody ever said what it takes to get high. Like, yeah.
What it takes, right.
So we was putting 5 and 5 and get a 10 sack, or 4 niggas put in 5 and we have 20 sack. So we took it from that angle. And then, you know what I mean, I came with the idea to use the Club in the Bowl. CNA's came with the idea to use Tone Capone as a producer. Tone Capone came with the idea to use Mike Marshall.
Shout out to Tone Capone.
Shout out to Tone Capone.
A lot of people don't understand that Tone Capone produced both those Eminem discs.
No.
Both of them.
He was
going to produce both of them.
Oh my God.
Put Your Skirt, Die Another Day, all came from Tone Capone.
Wow.
In his crib. Wow. Made it in his crib.
Shout out to hold on.
Niggas don't know that. See, that was a
Shout out, that's a Tone Capone, nigga. What?
Yep.
Hold on, man.
Yep. That's
Tone,
crazy.
I ain't know because Tone did beef shit with me too, but goddamn, Tone, really? So, Tone Capone, I made the hook. You know what I mean? Just rapping it. You know what I mean?
I got 5.
Right. I just rapped it.
What made you come with the hook? I'm gonna go deeper. So what was you think? What was your mind at when you was thinking like I got 5 on? What was your mind at?
Well, what I was talking about, you know what I mean? And I was talking about what it takes to get the weed. I got 5 on it. Grab your 4, let's get key.
And you said the melody and everything right there.
All that. Fucking with this in the weed. I got 5 on it. Got me sucking up so bad. I got 5 on it. Nigga, let's go half on the set. So
was y'all at the crib or at the studio?
At the crib, we had a trap. We had a trap.
So when you came up with that, you had the trap when you
we had a trap. We bought all this shit up without the beat. We didn't even have the beat. We off the chest and we off the desk like this.
Jail shit.
We like this. Like you see the Jim Jones video with Mozzie, we like this. Like that, without the beat. And then the beat got added. We off our chest.
Oh.
We off our chest like that. Yeah. There wasn't no beat. We had no music. We bought the album.
So who said let's go to the studio and lay it? And when did y'all go? That night or a week or the next day?
We went later.
That night?
Not that night. It took some time because we didn't have a beat. We just had the song written.
So you still had the song. So how long until you went to the studio and recorded?
I say about a week.
A week?
A week. And this was our first song recording.
Did you know like, yeah, this is it? Or did you know that?
No, we didn't.
So basically, you might not have laid that song.
Nah, it was like an album filler.
Right.
It was an album filler.
Y'all already had songs done.
It was the album filler. We had catchy songs. That wasn't a catchy one. It was an album filler. Before we had the beat.
Wow.
Then we got the beat and put it together. We heard what it was.
Look, they want to see the interview too.
Hold on. We heard what it was. Hold on. Get in here, bro. Get in here, big bro. We heard what it was, we put that shit to the side. We made it in 1993.
1993.
And put it to the side to 1995. And it's still here 2 years later. So we knew what we had when we made it.
When you say put it to the side, it was in the computer.
The vault. We put it in a vault. Period.
And just kept it away.
Kept it away.
Who decided to say it's time, and when was that?
We started getting deal offers. You know what I mean?
Off of the other music.
Off of Drew Down shit.
Off of Drew Down.
Shout out Drew Down.
Shout out to Drew Down. Original Gangsters. That was my movie.
Drew Down was the first.
That's when we fucked with each other. We was on New Tribe.
Right. So Drew Down before New Tribe. Drew Down put us on his album. Then they signed us and put us. Yeah, Drew Down first. Drew Down already had Pimp of the Year.
I remember
when we signed there. We had Ice Cream Man. You know,
Drew Down didn't have 5 on it yet.
Nah, hell no. We didn't even have 5 on it right there. We just only had Ice Cream Man. The shit that Master P took and did his thing with. So we had Ice Cream Man. But Drew Down had Pimp of the Year from the rip. Okay. Drew Down doing his whole album with in Too Short Studio. And Banks doing all the beats.
Is Drew Down Bootsy's son?
Nah.
No,
that was a game.
Okay, I want to know that. So he just, okay, go ahead.
So boom. Drew Down had Pimp of the Year. We trying to compete with Pimp of the Year, bro. You gotta have a smasher for our first single. Mm-hmm. Drew had that. We just like album fillers. Ice Cream Man, Rescue 911, even though they street hits, that Pimp of the Year was the one that's on the radio. So we like, he did a remake. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What remake that no nigga did yet. I came with the idea, why you treat me so bad. Everybody did Rumors, everybody
Right. That's that same.
Right.
So okay.
Okay, boom, let's do Why You Treat Me So Bad. Got the album, brought the tone.
Did y'all clear the sample?
Yeah.
You cleared the sample?
Yes, man. But Jay King is our partner.
Come on.
From Club Nouveau.
Woo, that was big.
He gets everything.
Woo, that was big.
Jay, that was the move. Shout out to Jay King.
Because that was big.
Jay King.
That could have been a disaster. If they declared a sample, that could have been a money disaster.
Rap, nigga.
They would have lost everything.
Everything, bro. So Jay King being from the Bay Area, you know what I mean, being with Mike Marshall, who made
Mike Marshall, I know Mike
Rumors. He was from Timex Social Club.
Yeah.
You know, he let it, go through. You know what I mean? And shit, man, we made the best.
Probably getting about $2,500 for the sample.
Hell no.
No?
No.
About 5 bands?
No. I don't know what they gave him.
It could have been more than that, because back then, samples
look,
wasn't going that much.
The percentage.
Oh, the percentage.
That's what counted.
Right.
What they get off the song.
Right.
They got the most off any song, bro. Period.
No, Jimmy Castor took 100% of Booty. Remember that song?
Not 100. Not 100.
He took 100. Jimmy Castor took 100. So
not 100.
Teddy them was mad as shit because he did the beat.
Not 100, but they took a lot, and it's good, and they deserve it. You know what I mean? Because without that song, it wouldn't be no 5 on it. So it's all business. We get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we are
75%.
You trying to have me put it on the line? I'm trying
to be the real interviewer. Like I'm trying to get some shit out you that motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm get my skills right. I'm ready for podcasts.
Hey, bro, just know we all getting paid, man. Period, man, from everybody, man. But I think it's a little less than 75, but
that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah, we good.
That ain't bad. Real talk, because the money that was so big, like that song was so fucking big, good. Bro. To this day, the song is when we die, the song is gonna go on. Big.
We bro. We extra good, man. Shout out to Jay.
Was there any time where you said no, I don't want to do it if they're gonna take all that? Fuck that record.
Not because we was little snot boxes. You know what I mean? In sandbox.
And y'all said fuck it, right? Y'all said fuck it.
We didn't have no choice. It was on our executive. He was in charge of
But how did you feel about it? How did you feel? Like, damn, that's a lot. Or did you even know about it?
I didn't know.
That's right.
Know.
You didn't even know. So one way or the other, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
When it was 20% or 80%.
I didn't know back then.
Woo.
My executive had to make it happen.
Understand.
So it was between them.
Understand.
I mean, period.
So, when did you first start to find out about publishing?
The record label. You did?
When did you first start to find out about publishing?
When the album came out.
That's when you got knowledge on it?
Yes.
Who
No. We already had our fucking publishing. We already had our company, Stack on the Publishing.
No, but say, when was the first time you knew what publishing was?
When we did our deal.
You knew what publishing was.
Definitely.
And the way
we did a publishing deal. Facts. We made a publishing company. Me and Num split it.
But in order to do the company, you had to know about it. So when did you know what publishing was as you coming up?
When we made our deal in '94.
That was the first time you
manager told us to get a publishing deal. Yeah.
And that's the first time you was like, well, word, I can get money.
We didn't know. We didn't know what it was. But when we did our deal in '93, it was a handshake deal. So when we got the version, it was a paper deal. So once we get the paper, our managers start telling us, oh, this is publishing, royalty points.
The first time you heard that, what was you thinking at that point? Like, what was the first time you started hearing that, learning that you can get paid for like
3 or 4 different angles from one song?
Right. How did you feel about it the first time you heard it? You was like, how did you take that in?
Sign me up, nigga. Because I'm a nigga from the project selling weed and crack, my nigga. That came from shit.
I'm not,
so
but not from that angle, from you not knowing it, from you not knowing it. Like when you didn't know it, from the time you did know it, was you like?
But after I found out how valuable it was, because I found out a lot of artists didn't have their shit.
Right.
I found out a lot of artists went to school.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? I found out a lot of artists that shit was taken. We didn't know. We just was happy to be in the studio, bro, recording and getting our music out.
How did you think that you was gonna get paid from music when you was young?
Just from record sales, bro.
Record sales.
Physical
sales.
And advances, that's it. Not from publishing, royalties, mechanicals.
Right.
The first time you thought you was going to get paid from a record sale, did you think that it was going to be like 50-50? Be honest. Before you actually knew, did you think that, like, before you was even signed, did you, man, I want to be an artist. Did it just come across your mind, like, how much money you was going to be getting from the actual sales of the record before you actually knew?
No. I knew to approach this shit like the dope game. You know what I mean? Dope gonna sell itself. I know I'm dope than a motherfucker. I know my idea is dope. I know my crew is dope.
Right.
So it's gonna sell itself. I never thought about the infrastructure or who this, that, and the third.
You never thought, but
never.
How did you think you was gonna get money from it?
Just from getting signed. And then making your show money.
That's how artists think, though. You know that?
You know what I mean?
Artists think like that.
Yeah.
They don't.
No, you thought like
that's
that.
our thought.
Exactly. It's an art.
You're right, it's an art. So you don't think
and
money.
You're not in it.
You're
the
not
concept
even
of,
thinking
I'm
about
doing this to
business.
get money. I'm doing this because I love it. This is
That's
what I want to do.
I just want to get a platform to do my shit.
That's what I was trying
and
to
the
get.
labels
That's
know
it.
that.
I just want a platform to get my shit.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
it. Period.
And they take advantage of that.
I didn't care about the
And they
business.
take advantage of it.
But
you want to be famous?
we learned. Oh, you want to be famous? But we learned the hard way. We got fucked. Oof. We got fucked. Industry rule number 4080. Record company people are shady. The first time we got, nigga, we did a deal for 10,000, my nigga. Me and and CNH got 120,000. Gave us 10,000
from the whole shit.
5,000 a piece, my nigga. We got 5 on it.
I was gonna
Facts. We got 5 on it, my nigga. And
How many copies of
the song coming out
to date do you think has been sold or
right?
It's streamed.
But look.
It's
Hey, don't stop, because we own our publishing.
Y'all think it's song is so
We own our publishing, right? So I'm tapping in with Loud Records in LA. I live in LA, right? Steve. Not Steve. I ain't with Steve. I'm with
his brother Joe?
No, I'm with another. What's my nigga name, man? Man, anyway, man. What's my bro name, man? God damn, I feel fucked up right now, man. Anyway, my boy over there, Loud, man, in LA, we used to hang out over there and shit, man. With fucking alcoholics, everybody, you know what I mean? On the roof, on Melrose, you know what I mean? What's my niggas that used to run the shit. Anyway, my nigga said, "Do you got a publishing deal for 500?" I said, "Hell no, what's that?" What the fuck is that? He said, "Man, publishing deal, man." Woo. I said, "Hell no, we ain't got that, man. We you feel
What's
me?
that? Can I get one?
That? So it wasn't Steve Rifkin. It was anyway, bruh called fucking John. on the motherfucking phone. Big John. Fast. EMI.
Publishing dude.
Publishing dude. Big publishing guy. He's still the biggest publishing nigga in the game still.
Yep.
So he called Big John in the office, my nigga. And John said, bro, you ain't got a deal? Meet me tomorrow with all your boys. So I lined the publishing deal up and got CNH, everybody known, everybody in line. And we went through there and got a publishing deal. Period. But it was through my nigga. It wasn't Steve Ripley. It was,
What is that?
what's the other brother name? Man, I love this nigga, man. We wouldn't have got our money if it wasn't for
I was
brother.
running shit out.
We wasn't. We was like, nigga, wet behind the ear. We didn't know. We wait, you know, back then, nigga, you put an album out, probably a year later, you start getting your residuals after you recoup. So we waiting on that. We like, okay, after a year, we gonna start getting paid. So we doing shows and shit. We getting paid, soundtracks.
That'd be the worst right there.
We getting hella money.
A
but
year. You could die.
We waiting on that. We waiting on that year to recoup and get it. That was the system, though. You know, that was the system back then without the publishing deal. So, bro, put us on the publishing deal, nigga. We got $500,000, then look back.
Yeah.
I ain't looked back
Yeah.
since.
Yeah. Imagine
Period.
that. Publish it. Hey, just take this.
I ain't looked back since. And we recouped. And we double back. So we Gucci.
I got 5 on it. It's gonna go. It's gonna be
We
that's a
Gucci,
publishing
man.
song. See, certain songs are publishing songs.
Right.
We Gucci, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Commercials, movies.
Certain that there should be a list of the top publishing songs. No one's ever done
I
that.
just had to,
You know what I'm saying?
We just had to
You
clear.
know what I mean,
Yeah.
that's a hell of a list. The top publishing songs. I got 5 on it. Got to be one.
I be seeing it on TV out
5 on it was just in motherfucking the Us
The
movie.
movie. You know, congratulations on that.
We just did the
Congratulations
fucking,
on
we just did another clearance for some other shit. It's like everybody tapping in. And then not only that, look how God worked. Weed is legal.
We just
Wow.
imagine that.
And
Wow.
It's the
Wow.
anthem.
Just started
It's
all
the
over.
anthem.
It's like the weed,
Yeah.
the song.
There's been a
came
lot of
out
good weed
today,
songs.
nigga.
I've even made about 5. Everyone's didn't have weed songs.
And everybody used that beat too.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
they didn't do it how we
No,
did.
no, no. But I'm just saying, just in
Well,
general,
how
just
it's
weed
on the
songs. Everybody, Cypress Hill. I mean,
Yeah.
so weed has been a part of hip hop songs for
Forever.
fucking years. So that's a real category and a real accomplishment when you make the best weed song. You understand what I'm saying? Because weed songs, everybody got it.
Right. Everybody got it.
It's almost like you gotta have one in your catalog. At least
On
one
your
weed
album,
song.
on your
bro.
album,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely that song will go down in motherfucking history as the.
But at
I
the
do
end
got
of
the
the day-
munchies. I do got the munchies.
At the end of the day, bro, I say without all of us, it took everybody. Teamwork made the dream
Teamwork.
work. Without Numb coming up with the idea, without Tone Capone making the beat, without CNH getting Tone
God's
Capone
plan,
to make
bro.
the beat, without Tone Capone saying, yo, Bert, you saying the hook sound cool, but I want a nigga from Time at Social
He's a
Club
producer.
to sing
Singing.
the hook. You feel me? So everything made it work. You know what I mean? Everybody played their part in their position to make that.
That's
song
that's
what
that's
it
what
is
you
today.
truly call God's plan.
Right. That's when the line.
God's plan is when God's plan is
It
when the
lines
least
up.
you could ever think happen.
It happens, bro.
See, because it wouldn't be the least if it wasn't God's plan. It's not for you to think. It's for you to do. And you have to just, play, let God play chess.
So you a spiritual dude?
Of course.
Okay, so let me tell you spirituality about that. My dad died that same year, right before the album came out.
Mm-hmm.
He died
Right before the album came out.
the year of the album coming out. That motherfucker go gold in 1 month. We on Biggie Smalls tour in 1 month. We over Michael Jackson, everything in 1 month. Nigga, nobody know us, bro.
Right.
Nobody.
That song
Look
just
at
said,
the spirituality, bro.
yeah, pretty much.
Look at the lineup of the shit, bro.
Once
Like,
he
from
gone,
some
you
newcomers,
just went like that.
from the new.
Did you see that? When your pops went,
I'm
you
saying
went.
the spirituality because he was a musician too. But at the end of the day, look at the loss that you take for the game.
game.
God blessed
Right.
you with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
It was
real.
a combination, my nigga. It was
Right.
like,
Right.
come on, like.
Right. You had right.
It was a combination,
Right.
bro. Period.
Right.
We took a big loss, and then before that, I lost my mama, nigga.
Right.
When we got signed.
Right.
So we got signed in '93. I lost my mama. I lost my dad in 95.
95, yeah.
So God
Then
said,
it just,
bro.
right.
God said, huh?
Right.
You feel like God,
Right.
You feel like God,
Right.
Yeah.
But nobody
man.
worked like God.
Nobody. And you seen how it lined up. You said it had to be. Look how God.
Yeah, because there's no other way. It just happens.
That was a formula.
Coincidence.
You had to put a formula together to get that. That was different formulas and shit, different boop boop, and you made a chemical and it worked.
And it happened.
So God is good. I'm gonna say at the end of that.
The number one motherfucking that shit will be good again. Like there's only a few songs in life's history that are gonna go like that. That was just the right song because it represents, like you said. And then when weed went legal, it's like, oh my goodness,
rebirth. It's the rebirth.
Oh my God.
It's the rebirth.
Everybody can smoke now for like and be cool and not get niggas are still getting locked up for it. You still can't go out.
Not
out
in
here,
Atlanta, not in Georgia.
That's what's so crazy.
It's coming.
How the fuck can you this shit be so legal? Everybody making millions and billions, and niggas still go to jail for it. Like
So it ain't legal out here?
Hell no, nigga. Nigga, don't
bro.
get caught with no weed out here.
Not a gram.
Fulton County, they write you a ticket. It's
That's an ounce.
They said it's decriminalized. That's the first step.
What the fuck is Fulton County? Fulton County
but in Gwinnett County and Cobb County and all these other counties,
downtown Fulton County?
Yeah. That's Fulton, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I get a ticket.
Yeah. The worst. I mean, and you still gotta have
Great.
Yeah. But all these other counties, no, you get fucked up. You get fucked up.
Yeah. Fucked over.
You get fucked up
for a joint.
That's what I'm saying. Shit ain't. That's when you know shit ain't right. It's too like how are these laws?
No good.
How are these laws?
What clubs is that
different from these
County?
laws?
I don't need to go.
No, that's a phone. Now you go to the club in the hood.
Okay, cool. Nigga, keep me out of.
Hold on, we gotta. Yo, my nigga, you don't be going to your people, man.
Nigga, you ain't talking to them, bro.
Yeah, 5 on It is definitely a published song. The song will be around forever. And people have been using the saying, I got 5 on It since. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna shout out to what's that saying?
Zeno, you the motherfucking narrator of the show tonight, nigga.
Tharrington Scipio.
Comedy, nigga. I'ma kill niggas.
My nigga said, I'm still tripping that Drew Down is in Bootsy Collins. See? Niggas didn't know that. See, I could bring shit out you that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas didn't know. See,
I knew it, but
look.
I thought it for many years myself.
Niggas was just looking at the perm. That's all they really with niggas. Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
Because if Drew didn't have that, niggas wasn't gonna think that. You know, tell me, right or wrong.
This nigga crazy.
No,
bro.
right or wrong, no, my nigga.
Hey, Zeno crazy as shit. But anyway,
shout out to
Drew Down and him did an album called The
legend.
Son of Motherfucking.
I thought he was, nigga.
Bootsy Collins. It was just an album, my nigga.
Everybody thought he was, nigga.
But it was just an album. That's it. Y'all really fell for the banana in the tail.
I did.
Cool.
My man did too. Hold up, my man
cool.
did too.
Your nigga fell for it.
He did too. I know. Who else fell for that? Y'all be serious. I can't believe that shit.
No Frank Ocean, man, but yeah.
Nobody knew that.
Nobody knew that.
Did the Almighty Orange Soul slap Search? Here's what happened with MC Search.
Look at
We're gonna clear this room out.
Now you want to talk that shit.
So let's
see, yeah, man.
Good question.
Fuck that Drew Down. No, I love Drew Down, but fuck when you talk about Drew Down, man. Talk that shit, nigga.
No, okay, the Search thing.
Oh,
we on tour in 1991. Our first tour with Biz Markie, Roxanne Shante. Shout out to Sis, she doing her thing on XM Radio, Sis XM. I got a lot of love for her.
Podcast.
She had a movie a dope movie on Netflix. I watched like 5 times.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Roxanne Shante.
Yeah. Roxanne Shante is like the shit. And see, I come from her era. Like I remember when Shante
she
came out.
Nuts.
I come from when I didn't know that. When I seen the movie, I didn't know that.
Oh my God!
I didn't know that. That fucked me up.
Says that.
Now say I didn't. That fucked me up. I'm glad you brought that up. I got goosebumps. Because I didn't know that.
Roxanne Shante discovered
I didn't know that when I seen the movie.
When he was a little nigga.
I didn't know that.
Before Live at the Barbecue, it was Roxanne Shante. But go ahead.
All right, so 91, the Source, it was a Source tour 91. Tour bus, we on tour. It was Biz Markie, Roxanne Shante, Red Hot Lover Tone, who ended up being in the Trackmasters production team. Y'all
Right,
remember Red Hot Lover Tone?
Yeah.
He was a rapper.
He was a rapper at first. Right. The
There's
little
another
brown nigga.
Right. Another squad called the A-Team. That was 3 niggas.
I remember that.
And it was and then Roxanne had a group called the Little Bastards.
How the fuck? I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
So you've been rapping way back.
Oh man, I started rapping. I was in my grandfather's basement, and I was 11 years old, cutting to be real in the Bronx, Cedar Avenue. It's about a few blocks over from Sedgwick, where Kool Herc found hip hop. And this had to be 76, 77. I've told that story before. So, and then when I seen Wild Style in '79, changed my life. And I was a DJ, Rock Shock and Ray Dog.
I know.
You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
you was a DJ?
Rock Shock and Ray Dog.
Come on, man.
Block parties and everything.
Now
Selling
look, who got
drugs.
the real, now look who got the real interview.
Yeah, no.
Bye, bye, bye.
That was...
Rock Shock.
But back on Search. Back on Search.
All right, back on Search.
I was Ray Dog before Benzino.
Mm-hmm.
So back on Search. Search was the host of the show from Third Base to something. And everything was cool. We rocking. We get to Virginia. Nigga, we ripped it. This is like, we ripped that shit. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like they was showing mad love. This nigga Serge goes up there and was like, yo, yeah, say y'all in love for so and all that. But yo, one of them niggas look like Humpty Hump.
Oh shit.
We in the crowd, right? Niggas looked at each other and said, huh? My nigga, we went up on stage, grabbed this nigga up and said, nigga, is you fucking out of your mind? Like my nigga. Nobody slapped him. But we immediately went upstairs, surrounded this nigga, and was like, this, you know what I'm saying? Nobody slapped him. I kept niggas from, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Going crazy.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like I was the, you know, a lot of, you know, like a nigga set it off, but still, this was the Source tour. This was like the second show. I'm not gonna fuck it all up, beat up Search. Right. You know what I'm saying? But we still had to make this nigga apologize. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, why would you do that? Nigga, we going state to state together, like, cause he you know what I'm saying? One of these niggas look like Humpty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, is you crazy, nigga?
One of your niggas?
One of the niggas in the RSO look like Humpty Hump.
He said, I thought y'all was saying that about him.
No.
Oh,
he
wow.
went up there and was like, yo, the RSO niggas are ill, right? I'm telling you, my nigga, we ripped Virginia. We got a lot of love in Virginia.
Hold up, swell up. The fuck, nigga? Hold on, man. Go back.
Yo. This nigga said, yeah, they were cool, but don't wonder when them niggas look like Humpty Hump. And started laughing. Nigga, we ran up on stage with this nigga. This was probably about 800 people in this club, man. And nigga, we surrounded this nigga. This nigga got red face, and this nigga got started sweating. And man, yeah, he apologized. We let it go.
Claus.
Look, at that night, he left the tour. That was it.
He didn't do no more.
He wasn't gonna make it. It wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. He left that night.
Hey,
from Virginia. He got up out of there.
Search is a legend, bro.
And all that.
But
shout out to Search, but
you was trying to diss the best,
come on,
the
man.
best of them, bro. You was taking your no disrespect to this nigga, bro. It's my guy. But you was taking your white privilege to the extreme, my G. You thought you was third base. You thought you you third base. You thought you was the Beastie Boys. You thought you was motherfucking Axel. You thought you was all the Kiss. You thought you was all the rock and roll niggas, nigga Van Halen. You thought you was everybody in one, nigga. Stop, bruh. You can't come in the game and disrespect real motherfuckers from the game, bruh. Like, hold up, swell up. We can't come in this motherfucker playing country music like Lil Nas X and not get X. You dig?
Oh,
so
man.
chill.
Chill. Nobody slapped him though. That was a rumor. Nobody put their hand. Niggas got up on him, and I think somebody might have grabbed him, but it was, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I made sure niggas didn't. But that night he bounced. That was it. He didn't come for the rest of the tour. We ended up getting real cool with Roxanne Shante. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my sis. You know what I'm saying? Doggy Diamonds was a part of her group, the Little Bastard. No. That's how I knew Dog.
Doggy Diamonds with the show. He was a rapper.
That was
shit.
Doggy Diamonds was part of the LBs, nigga.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Doggy Diamonds, man. Digital Soapbox Network, nigga. That's part of the vibe, man. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds.
These niggas was bad. There was a bunch of young niggas. I think they were from the Brooklyn Projects. I'm not sure.
Doggy Diamonds report.
But these niggas had a BB gun just shooting it at the hotel windows and shit. I was just like, these niggas, they had weed. These little niggas was the little bastards, yo. I like these little niggas, yo, for real. That was Shantae's group.
Little crew.
And brought them on.
Oh, wow.
Brought them on the tour.
So why should it have Nas with them niggas?
I don't know.
Nas was on his own shit.
I don't know. But that was her group, the LBs, the little bastards, and we went on tour with them little niggas. Them niggas was cool, yo. For real.
Oh, so at the end of the day, man, you are hip hop royalty, my nigga.
I got so many stories.
You hip hop royalty, bro. For the fact,
my whole life been hip hop.
Not
Streets,
only
hip hop, courtrooms. You know, it's been some ups and downs.
Not only just your past, but the hip hop Bible, the shit you doing right now. You got the love and hip hop shit on Frenzy.
But I ain't on that.
Frenzy.
I ain't on
man.
that.
Your shit going crazy. Your shit was made.
The love and hip hop was cool. It brought a nigga really back up.
It was crazy.
In the limelight.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was crazy.
But love and hip hop with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, the cameras are like this. People ask me, is it real? Is it real? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It all depends on who you are. Are you real? Like, the way I look at it is, when the camera's in front of your face, most people act a different person. It don't be them.
Right.
Me, I was me.
I'm gonna be me.
I'm gonna be me whether you like it, don't, because I know my pedigree, I know my resume. Now they actually loved it. You know, it's just circumstances happen, but they actually loved it. Like, the ratings was through the roof when I was on Love and Hip Hop.
They kept putting you against Stevie J. Now, you want to ask me the questions, I'm going to ask you the questions.
Okay.
The nigga was living with you.
That's a good question. That's
was
my
he
brother.
living with you?
My brother. We was living together. That's my brother.
Was he living with you or you lived with him?
No. I mean, listen.
Okay, all right.
Listen. That was my bro. But if Stevie had the crib, then, you know, I would be over his crib. Like,
okay.
When you bros, it's the same thing with you and them. If you had his crib, he had your crib, it's the same shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But go ahead, keep going.
Okay, boom.
It's a good question.
Y'all was living with each other. Okay, cool. Boom. So, at the end of the day, motherfuckers was acting like love and hip hop was a downfall for rappers. You know what I mean? Like, it was a fucking unsung for rappers.
No.
At the end of the day.
No, this is what I think. This is what love and hip hop.
Look at Cardi B.
Mm-hmm. Killed her.
Started from love and hip hop.
Can't say nothing about love and hip hop after that.
It was a lukewarm.
They wanted that. They needed that.
It was a lukewarm.
Shout out to Cardi B.
But when Remy got out, it was lukewarm.
Shout out to Remy. Until she got
with.
She been dope.
But she been dope. But when she got with Joe and did them hits, you know what I mean? It was live. And then that hip hop brought a whole new area that nobody knew about her.
That's a great
You know what I mean? Like you bring the light.
That's a great statement.
Because it's black.
That's a great
They
statement.
got the black love going on.
That's a great statement.
So you never see that through a motherfucking lyrics.
This is how I look at love and hip hop. Love and hip hop really wasn't meant for a platform for hip hop. Love and hip hop was meant for what women go through dating men in the industry. That's what love and hip hop started out as.
Say what it got is.
Love and hip hop.
Preach.
Love and hip hop. Yeah, that was about dating men. It had really nothing. And see, men was a small part of it. You gotta remember, Jimmy and Chrissy was love and hip hop. It was about Chrissy dating Jimmy, and about Bella dating Jews, and it was about women or dating guys. Okay.
Hip hop niggas.
Niggas really wasn't the forefront, because really niggas wasn't trying to get on TV with their relationships like that.
No. Right.
Because niggas are still doing their thing, and all right. So look, so peep game. As they go on, the scenes are just women. The niggas are on the side or whatever.
Right.
But the scenes are mostly women.
Mostly women.
Eating together, talking about niggas and
yeah, fighting. And
it was only until Stevie J came on Love and Hip Hop, the first nigga ever to bring a chick that he was with, and a chick that he was on the side together. They found out about each other on TV. So that became the blueprint of Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
To show a nigga in his situations with multiple women. Now, if you go on there and your nigga that's Mr. Macho, and if you the type of nigga that, you know, you got niggas like, fuck that, I can never be wrong, I can never be looked at in a bad light, I can never be, then that ain't the show for you. Because they're gonna bring it out you only because, my nigga, they're gonna expose whatever you trying to do. So my thing is, right? My thing is this. When you go on Love and Hip Hop, just be yourself.
Right.
And if you dating 2 and 3 chicks out here, the chicks are gonna want to come on TV, and you're gonna have to deal with the consequences.
Right.
I didn't do that.